Hello everyone, welcome to Dawn of Griseo. Now this was released and developed by Shirosuna-An, and I'm sorry if I pronounce that wrong, please do correct me if I am. Anyways, this was released on January 6, 2023, and this is a fantasy adventure visual novel, so let's go ahead and start the game. The morning sun shines brightly through the window. It's a beautiful day for a new beginning. Carefully, so as not to wake the sleeping man, I quietly slide out of bed and slip my hands into the sleeves of my worn-out vestments. Why hadn't I realized it earlier? I see now that it was your kindness. Truly. I opened the window. A fresh, slightly sad early morning breeze drifts into the room. Goodbye, my most precious. Mother and Silvia-san haven't come home yet today. Maybe I should study or something. On second thought, maybe I should finish my medicine mixing experiments while I still can. Tino! Tino, are you there? This girl was found unconscious near the village. She looks hurt. Can you take a look? Yeah, carry her over to the bed there. Is she only has a few injuries on her arm. She looks pale, but her pulse is normal. I should ask my father for help if she doesn't regain consciousness. She's waking up. Huh? Ma'am? Oh, don't get up. This is the clinic in the village of Bellum. Can you tell me your name? Silvia. A girl, apparently named Silvia, has woken up. It's a relief to see that she has regained consciousness. Silvia, you were found lying near the village. Do you remember what happened? Lying? I remember. Oh. I'm pretty sure that, unless I'm not mistaken, that sound came from this girl's stomach. Would you like something to eat? Maybe some bread? She nods, a little embarrassed. The girl known as Silvia eats her way through the bed I had prepared. She looks quite hungry. She seems to have quite an appetite. Even though I prepared a lot more than I thought she would need, she ate through them so quickly. Thank you for the food. I'm sorry you had to go through all this trouble preparing it just for me. Oh, that's okay. The clinic is there for when you need help. You also took care of my injuries. Thank you. Oh, yeah, nah, don't worry about it. Getting this much attention from a girl my age is so rare in this remote village. I think I'm blushing. No, focus. Young lady, if you don't mind, how did you end up here? Hey, Hey! I don't believe it. You forgot I was here, didn't you? I had completely forgotten about him. I must have been too caught up in caring for Silvia. Maybe he was trying not to be seen so I could concentrate. Actually, I'm curious about that too. This is a village that has not had many visitors, but with the recent appearance of shadows. I'm here to investigate. Shadows. Investigate shadows. Oh, does that mean you're a member of the Central Church's extermination team? If that's the case, isn't it a bit odd that she's alone? I see. That makes sense. I have heard that the Central Church extermination team consists of at least 2 people. It has nothing to do with the Central Church. It's more of an independent thing, shall we say. To be honest, it's a way of passing time. Passing time. Passing time. Is there such a girl who investigates shadows in her spare time? The world is a big place. There are many things I can't understand if I stay in a countryside village all my life. No, it's dangerous. That's right. Getting too close to them is a bad idea. Silvia looks as if she has noticed something and drops her head down. Had I said something to offend her? Well, I'm sorry to have troubled you, but please don't worry about me. Thank you for everything that you've done for me. I'll come back next time with some good meat to thank you. Silvia gets up quickly to leave. No matter which way you look at it, I'm not entirely sure this girl, who was lying here hungry moments ago, is going to be okay out there. Hey, wait a minute! Huh? I knew it. You need payment now, don't you? No. What are you talking about? That's okay. No, wait. It's not okay. Tino, calm down. You're right. I just got too excited. Let's take a deep breath and calm down. I feel like this has happened before. Someone came in for treatment and they said they would catch us some meat in return. Could it be that you're a dark wizard? Silvia pauses for a moment and nods slowly. Amazing! I haven't seen a dark wizard in years, not since that man a while ago, right? Yeah, I remember too. Huh? Wow, this is really great. Huh? Oh, I'm so happy that I forgot myself. Silvia looks puzzled. In this village, no one can use magic except the priestess. Tino sometimes goes out to other towns. Since everyone basically lives inside the village, it's rare to see a dark wizard. Long time ago, about 10 years ago, a middle-aged man claiming to be a dark wizard stayed here for a while. We haven't seen a dark wizard from outside since. I see why you two are so excited. This is great. I was planning to deliver some medicine to another town. Would you consider escorting me in exchange for patching you up? Usually, I ask the priestess Silvia to escort me, but she's away at another village with my mother. It's not particularly urgent, but if I can ask a dark wizard to escort me, the journey would be so much quicker. Hold on, Tino. You sure about this? Even if we ask the Central Church, these kinds of escort jobs are pretty expensive, right? I'm not sure bread and the care of a minor wound isn't a payment for an escort by a dark wizard. That's true. Sorry. Forget I said anything. He's absolutely right. Silvia-san was doing me a favor for providing escort without any special compensation. I'll have to thank her again the next time I see her. If an escort is all you need, that's just fine with me. Really? Thank you. I'll make it up to you. Well then, if it's alright with you, on your way to deliver the medicine, you could give me a tour of the area. I live up north, so this is my first time traveling in these parts. If it's alright with you, it's no problem at all. Silvia is from the north. I've never been to the north either, so it'd be a good chance to learn about that part of the world. So it's settled then. Huh? Thank you, Silvia. Yes. Well, Tino. Is that right? Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Martino. Call me Tino. I'm currently an apprentice apothecary. Nice to meet you, Tino. I wonder if Silvia is okay. I hope she doesn't collapse from hunger. She's not a kid anymore. She'll be fine. You think so? It's impossible to catch many animals in the south because of the shadow, isn't it? She doesn't eat vegetables. I'm sure she'll be fine. You don't sound confident at all. I can't wait for her to come home. It's only been a day since she left, right? Consider it a good opportunity for her to spread her wings. Okay. The places we need to deliver are called Apulum and Leminus. Do you know where they are? Leminus is a big port town, right? An acquaintance of mine is from Leminus, so I'm familiar with it, but Apulum was the site of a devil hunt. That's about all I know. I see. If Silvia is as old as I am, she might have suffered from a devil hunt when she was little. I have to be careful about what I say. Apulum is, well, let's say it's a village famous for livestock, wool, and dairy farming. There are more animals than people. Do they have any good meat there? I don't think cattle are raised for food in Apulum. Oh. Silvia's expression doesn't change much, but her voice sounds sad. Perhaps she likes meat? There's a town called Olicana a little north of Apulum, and you might be able to get something near there. Wild animals have disappeared in these parts of the because of the shadow, but I heard that there are no shadows around Olicana. I didn't know that. I guess the shadow only appears south of Apulum. It doesn't appear in the north either. That's right. Silvia did mention something about investigating shadows. I tell you what, why don't we make the trip to Olicana? Are you sure? Yeah, sure. The delivery isn't that urgent. I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't like to see Silvia in action hunting animals with dark magic. Thank you. So the route is Apulum, Olicana, and then Leminus. Let's get going. You said you live in the north.
Yes.
Are you from a city? A village? Where about? The only town I know of in the north is Lentia. Could she be from there?
Well, it's not what you would call a town or a village. I think it used to be a village with a name, but there are only 4 people living there now, including me.
There are only 4. You live with your family?
Family? Well, I guess, something like that.
Is there any difference between here and the north? The north is very mountainous, if I recall.
Indeed. My home is at the foot of the mountains.
I wonder if the vegetation is any different.
I'm sorry, I don't know much about plants. Where I live, it's difficult to refer to it without a name, isn't it? I didn't realize that until I was outside talking to people.
Okay, let's call it the northern settlement.
Okay. There's an apothecary, like you, in the northern settlement, so I would think you'll be familiar with the vegetation.
There's an apothecary?
Of course. Medicine is especially essential to lives of dark wizards.
Perhaps there are other dark wizards in the northern settlement.
Well, we're all 4 of us are dark wizards.
Really? That's amazing.
You think so?
Of course. Living among dark wizards, that would be a dream come true.
Oh, well, I was born and raised around wizards. It's just normal for me.
Oh. Silvia, stop! As the shock from our different upbringings began to wear off, I suddenly became aware of something blocking our path.
Huh?
That's a shadow over there, isn't it?
Right.
It's okay. We're still quite a distance from it. Let's go the long way.
Huh?
I tried to change direction to avoid the shadow, but Silvia remained still with a confused look on her face. Look, it's dangerous to go that way.
Ah.
Silvia nods slowly. She begins to understand. How can she be so tranquil?
You've only ever asked the village priestess to escort you, right?
Yes, but what does she mean all of a sudden? Even as I turn out the path to avoid a shadow, Silvia stays rooted to the spot.
There's no reason to change course if we're with the Dark Wizard.
As Silvia says this, she reaches forward and makes a little straining motion, and then the sound that cuts through the wind, the shadow disappears.
There's no shadow now. Let's continue on our way.
Huh? What happened? No, I know what happened. Silvia used dark magic to defeat the shadow. I think I finally understand. If you're a holy wizard, all you can do is avoid danger. But with dark magic, you can fight off danger. It's that simple. My brain understands it, but... Wow! Just now that was dark magic, right? I didn't see anything. I can't believe it.
Huh? Well, I didn't do anything special.
But wasn't there supposed to be, like a blackbird?
Blackbird. Oh, you mean the dark magic that materialized?
Materialized?
When did you see that blackbird?
Well, I told you a little about it at the clinic. There was once an older male dark wizard who stayed in the village of Elam. He showed us how he hunted beasts, and when he did, a black bird-like thing flew out of his hand.
I see. Basically, magic is invisible to me. What I mean is, people who can't use magic can't see it.
Oh, really?
Yes, but the person wielding it wills it to materialize. It can be seen by people who can't use magic. At that time, you were still a child, right? So it would have been easier to understand if you could see a physical manifestation of black magic striking its target.
Ah, that makes sense. Everybody in the village was so excited to see some magic. He must have realized we'd be disappointed when we didn't see anything, so he caused the magic to materialize for us. Wow, all this time and I never knew. Maybe I should tell everyone in the village when I get back.
You don't see the village priestess as protected magic either, right? It's the same.
Huh?
Maybe you didn't notice because you couldn't see it. You wouldn't realize it. But if a holy wizard is escorting you, they would be using protected magic around you, though you wouldn't be able to see it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I definitely have to thank Silvia-san later. Thank you for everything, Silvia-san. But I was sorry to ask you to escort me, Silvia. I can learn so many things about magic that I would have never dreamed.
Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. In return for the care and the bread. It's the least I could do.
Oh, speaking of bread, did you enjoy the bread you had at the clinic?
Yes, it was delicious. It was fluffy but a little chunky and had a slight sweetness to it.
You remember the other person at the clinic, right? Actually, he baked it. He's a wheat farmer.
Oh, okay. I didn't get a chance to thank him properly. I didn't know that you grow wheat in Bellum.
You produce wheat, potatoes, and all kinds of vegetables, really. Come to think of it, the butter used in that bread is from Apulum.
You mentioned earlier that Apulum is also famous for its dairy farming. I can't wait to try more.
We've arrived! This is Apulum. After about an hour's walk from Bellum, we arrive at Apulum. Silvia seems nervous and a bit fidgety about the first visit here. Oh, it's you this time, Tino. Thank you. It's no problem at all. The villagers here all know my mother and I. We frequently visit Apulum to deliver medicine. Is she with you? That's Silvia, my escort this time. She's a dark wizard.
Tino.
Silvia seems worried. She's grabbing the hem of my clothes suddenly and whispering in my ear. I'm unsure what to do.
What's wrong? Well, you should be more careful who you say that to. It might be okay to say those things in your village, but there are a lot of people who don't think well of dark wizards. This is also the place where the devil hunt occurred.
I really wasn't thinking. She's a dark wizard from a generation known for the devil hunt. It's only natural that she would be afraid of persecution when in the new land. I'm sorry, Silvia. There's no need to worry though. You'll be fine in this village.
How can you be so sure?
What are you two whispering about? There aren't any dark wizards in Bellum, are there? Where did you find such a pretty girl? Tino, you rascal, you. Silvia-chan, was it? Make yourself at home. Oh, and do you like pudding? I love it. I know you like it. How about you, Silvia?
What? Oh, yes, I like it.
Good. I have some pudding I made this morning, so you can have some if you like. It's made with fresh eggs and milk. It's really delicious.
Oh, thank you.
After your deliveries, be sure to stop by my house before you leave. Okay, thanks.
See? I told you it would be okay, didn't I?
I say to a puzzled Silvia, after the villager had left.
Yes, it was.
Before we head to the clinic, come with me, Silvia.
Huh?
How could I have possibly known revealing Silvia to be a dark wizard would be okay? I think it would be better if I just showed her.
Is this a grave?
Before us is a large, well-maintained headstone with beautiful flowers. The inscription on the headstone is, "In remembrance of the kind-hearted dark wizards, our eternal friends."
This date is the day of the devil hunt.
Now do you understand why I said it is fine?
Yes. Thank you.
It seems to me that Silvia looks happy, and yet forlorn. I can't tell exactly what she is really thinking from her unreadable expression. Investigating the shadow all by yourself? That's right. After delivering the medicine to the village clinic, we paid a visit to the villager who offered us pudding. Silvia eats quietly and the pudding is almost gone. She doesn't seem to be a very active talker, or maybe she doesn't like talking to strangers. Or maybe she is simply concentrating on eating. I've never seen dark magic before, but isn't it dangerous to investigate such a mysterious thing? But it's amazing. Silvia just puts her hand on the shadow and then disappears. Boys love magic, don't they? My boys often play at magic too. That's because it's cool, especially dark magic. Silvia looks like she's going to say something. Does she want more pudding? What's wrong, Silvia?
Well, in a family of with normal kids who cannot use dark magic, do children sometimes play it pretending to use it?
It's a classic kids' nickname. One uses dark magic and shouts attack, and the other uses holy magic to create a barrier. That's it.
Oh, sounds fun.
Wizard children don't need to pretend, do they? There's no need to when they can already use the magic. That's true. Really traveling with Silvia was a good idea. I'm learning new things as we go. Hey Silvia, if you'd be interested,
Yes?
There's a forest to the west of this village, and it seems that shadows have been emerging from there recently.
Huh.
It doesn't harm us directly, but the animals in the village are frightened by their presence. Would you be able to do something about it? Of course, you'll be compensated. We could offer you something from our village, and we'd all be grateful to you.
Well,
Silvia turns to me. Alright, because she's supposed to be escorting me. The delivery isn't urgent at all, so I'm absolutely fine with it. I mean, can I come with you? I think he just wants to see some magic. No, that's not why. I mean, it's just... If you get hurt, I can give you first aid. I might even be a little helpful.
aren't there a lot of shadows?
Unless if you don't go into the woods. There seem to be more in the forest.
I like to see the forest too. Tino, you should wait.
But I knew she might say that. I would only be a liability to a dark wizard. But I want to see magic again. Besides, I can't just sit back and watch when a girl goes into a dangerous place alone, even if it isn't dangerous for her. Well, I want to go to the westwards and investigate the plants. Silvia, if you escort me, that would mean... What do you think? Silvia's gaze is piercing. I knew that was an unreasonable request. She'll forgive me.
Fine, let's go together.
Really? Ah, Silvia, you're too kind. It's okay if you want to leave him. But
if you have a survey you need to do, then it would be more efficient for us to go together.
Silvia! What a sweet girl.
Now that we've finished eating, let's get going. Thank you for the pudding. It was very delicious.
My pleasure. Thank you for your help with the shadow. Stop by my house when you're done and I'll have something for you. And I shall end this first look here. But if you are interested to learn more about this, I'll provide links down below to the story page. And I do believe it's free to play, so you don't have to spend a dime. Anyways, thank you, and take care.